Alright, hello everyone, welcome to round one. We won the die roll, so we'll play first. This hand's fine. Get out Merc Lurker or Coral Barrier. I have the Jest available, so yeah, this hand's fine. Run on Island here. I can run out Swamp next turn. The only difference would have been going Swamp so I could Sign and Blood myself next turn, but I don't think it's going to be relevant. Okay, so there's a rat from my opponent. Okay, well, next turn I think I'm going to run out the Coral Barrier, because then I produce a squid which blocks the rat. So. Okay, so he's leading with an Evolving Wilds now. Interesting. Okay. So, interesting. I could play my own rat! But instead I'm going to play a swamp and play this Coral Barrier like I had planned. And, yeah. So now his rat should pretty much stop attacking and be on the defense, which doesn't really help him because almost everything I have, aside from particularly these, gets flying. Okay, so he's got black-green. Interesting. Invasive species. Okay. Bounce a land or bounce the rat? Bounce the rat. Okay. Sure. So I'll go land. Ooh. That's kind of neat. I can suit this up with that. That thing's pretty solid. Alright, so we're going to go Merc Lurker because makes the invasive species unable to do much. And a rat. And now we've got a nice solid board stall, which I'm pretty certain this format is nearly becoming famous for in my mind. Board stalls all day. Every day. Yep. Yep. So we each commit 1 billion cards to the board stall. Could be aggressive here and swing into him, but then he'd know something's up. So instead, I'm just going to sit. And if he gets ever decides that he wants to be aggressive in any way, shape, or form, I got the Polymorphous Jest up. And if I hit another land, I get to go Shadowcloak Vampire, turn after, suit up with Eternal Thirst, swing for 4 lifelink in the air. I guess it'd be half lifelink because I'd only gain a portion of it. Oh, hello, Miss Bess. How are you doing today? Good, huh? Interesting. Oh, that's kind of funny. I can discard this and then bring it back with Blind Obedience. I'm gonna do that. Thank you. Or I could just put Paragon. I'm gonna do this. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go convoke using that. That. I guess I can use that for the black. I'm trying to also give it Eternal Thirst this turn. So we're just gonna tap everything. Endless Obedience it. Then give it Eternal Thirst. So, pretty much, I'm in really good shape here now. My opponent actually played right into what my hand could do there with that Liliana activation. Okay, I have a choice. I can either discard the Jest or the Paragon. I'm going to discard the Paragon. Now, unless he has a way to play something that blocks the flyer, yeah, I'll just take the 3. That's fine. I'm not gonna lose my flyer to your 3/3. Sure, you got charging right now? Okay. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go at Lily, at Lily, at Lily, at Lily. 4 blocks, we're gonna just pay the life to make certain that gets through. And then we're gonna hope he blocks like all hell, which he does. Awesome. And then we're gonna polymorphous jest him and make him feel very unfortunate about what just happened. Boom! Big ass Shadow Cloak Vampire. Yep. I got a feeling if he has removal for this, Lily's tutoring that up now, and then just dying. Okay, Lily's just dead. And so is he. That worked out perfectly. He played right into it, which is pretty impressive for me, I think. I like it when my opponents play right into things. Kind of almost... I don't know what... I think this is pretty much just fine as it is. I don't really see any changes I need to make. I think I'm just going to submit it as is. Alright. So our opponent's on the play this time. And this is a mulligan. I'll try it. I'm on the draw. I gotta hit 1 land in order to actually be able to do stuff. So, yeah. Because this Quickling can't be played. Oh, there you go. There's the land. Okay. Yeah, Quickling you really can't play until after you got something else out there. Otherwise, it's just dead. Very dead. Just apparently like explodes into the ether or something like that. Critter just doesn't know what to do with itself. Oop, cancel. Now, I'm probably going to run out Necromancer's Assistant next turn, swing, and then Quickling it on his turn. Well, I guess it wouldn't be then. But Necromancer's Assistant, I can Quickling it, or I can actually just trade it with that too, because that thing's a 3/3. Okay, we're drawing all lands now, which is still fine. It's not unfortunate, because this gets us back to that. Okay, so milled off Necromancer's Assistant and a Shadow Cloak Vampire. Both of which, again, come right back with this Unmake the Graves. If he swings, I'm going to block. So, I guess worst case, I waste a combat trick of his. Best case is we just trade. And we're just trading. Okay, works fine for me. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and run out this Merc Lurker. Because I'd rather not bounce the guy that has to come in tapped each turn. Time I'd bounce him with Quickling, so... Okay. So he's going to just do that. It's fine by me. Okay. So I'm going to swing into him. And then I can give my guy lifelink if he blocks. Okay, and then I can just play one of my flyers thereafter. Let's gain some life. I'll play the Carrion Crow after that. A little bit of carrion for my crow there. So the question is, how do we get around a Netcaster Spider? Obviously, some straight up removal would be great. Ask and you shall receive, apparently. Bounce it. Suit that with Eternal Thirst. I'm not going to gain the life this turn because I'm going to leave him quickly. So, I think we'll only go to 24 instead of 26. Alright, the caster spider's back. I don't need to play the Quickling yet. We're just going to use it to hopefully blank some of his removal later. Now the beauty of this is it's also an instant, which just is really solid. Means like on his end step I can return my Shadowcloak Vampire and a Necromancer's Assistant. Interesting. Because I now have double blue, he's playing around that effect. Sure. I'll give it lifelink. Leave up the double blue so that way I'm still look like I'm holding up my Polymorphous Jest. Which obviously I'm not because I kind of didn't attack with that guy. Okay, so he's going to fetch one of his black sources now. So he's playing black pretty much just for Liliana by the looks of it. It's interesting. Alright, we're going to unmake the graves here. I'm going to get back Shadowcloak Vampire and one of these Necromancer's assistants. That'll allow me to play both of them? No, just one of them. So we'll play the Shadowcloak Vampire and gain more life. Gain more life. And response. Ooh. Okay, response, my guy died. That's unfortunate because I had the Quickling, but I should have just not gained life and bounced because then he would have probably still played that and I could have Quicklinged in response. It's rather unfortunate. Ulcerate. Okay, so I guess he is playing other stuff. And a Siege Worm. Well, hello there. Another land. Okay. Well, I got life over him, so I'm going to pay 2 life and get in for 4. I'm going to play my Necromancer's Assistant after that. Necromancer's Assistant. What do we know? Sign in Blood, Island? Okay. That's fine. So the thing is, if this isn't left back to defend, I can just swing with this on the ground, and it deals with that just fine. Doesn't deal with that just fine. That's freaking huge. Holy crap, that's big. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take the 5 here. And then hopefully find a way to deal with that spider. Or just find another land. That's legit too. Alright, well, I guess I can, like, block the silverback and then bounce a guy with Quickling and be fine. Sure. Curse Spirit. Sure. Child of Night. Okay, He's debating. Doesn't quite know what he can attack with. Yeah. Doesn't seem to quite know what he can actually attack with. He's gonna attack for 5. I'm just gonna take 5. I got some life total still, so I'm fine. Okay, another carrion crow. Guess I can run out the carrion crow. Doesn't hurt to have it out there. Doesn't necessarily help to have it out there, but doesn't hurt to have it out there. I guess if he swings with the worm again, what I can do is I can quickling. Okay, now I can just block him quickling. That's fine. So I'll take 5. I will just. I'm gonna block with that. Quickly. Which will add more to my air power too, which is nice. Yes, return that to my hand. Okay, so I'm going to take the 5 from the trample guy. And now I have 3 creatures to attack with in the air. Another creature to attack with in the air. I lose 1 if I attack with both of these. With all 3 of these, I lose 1. He could go as low as 6. I have 9 lands, so I could play out both my guys afterwards. Or I could just swing with these. Let's see. If I'm going to swing, I probably want to swing with everything. Yeah, we're going to swing with everything. So this will put me to 9. If he has any removal, though, that could get very bad for me. Maybe I just swing with this on the ground, but then that just trades there. Well, I think I pretty much have to commit to swinging here. So we're going to swing with everything. Going to give this flying, go to 9. So that'll trade there, and I'll get in for 4. Okay, and then we'll replay this Necromancer's Assistant. Throwing away the Necromancer Stockpile that time. And the Polymorphous Chest. Huh. Well, tricks are out of the bag, apparently. Alright. So the question is, can he kill me? Or do I get to kill him in the air? Because if he swings with everything, I block here, I block there, I take 8, go to 1, and then he dies. If he has a pump spell, I'm dead. Unless I block this here now. But then if he has a way to block a flyer, I still could be dead. Depends on what the pump spell is, obviously. Since he didn't attack with this, I think I'm fine blocking like that. Try to play around the pump spell. Guess he could have Covenant of Blood and I'm still just dead. You have it? Ah, you have a blocker. Alright, so I need to draw a way to remove his blocker. What options do we have? We have, like, Into the Void. I have some outs, I think. Let's see. Polymorphous Chest is gone. Into the Void's still in there, though. Sure, whatever. What did you even name with that? No, you're still choosing something. I don't even know what to name with it. I guess you can name, like, Necromancer Stockpile. Jaruba Murklurker. Alright, so I just have to draw a way to remove a Netcaster spider. Covenant of Blood also just straight win. So Covenant of Blood, Into the Void, some way to just power through damage. I don't know if I have much else. So it's like 2 outs and they're both still in the deck. Interesting. Just name something with a friggin' Revoker already so I can get to my draw step and see if I actually hit my out. Honestly. Or, you know, you can spend forever trying to look and think and predict and plan and guess, and maybe you should just name the new Jace so that way I can't, like, rip it from a pack and go, new Jace, bouncer guy. What did he choose? Okay, he chose the Merc Lurker. That's fine. Alright. The draw. That doesn't do it. Unfortunate. So if I hadn't played around a pump spell, I could have actually gotten it. Endless Obedience wouldn't have done it. There's one of my outs, and then the other was right there. Okay. Alright. Crippling Blight comes in because it stops those frigging, the frigging spiders, which are a pain in the butt. He doesn't have much early aggression, so I'm going to take out the Coral Berry. Well, this hand does nothing right now, but I'm going to keep it because his early game does nothing, and it has lands. And I feel like I can draw into stuff that will do stuff. Okay, Paragon of Open Graves. That's eventually something. Gives me a 4-drop to use those. So ideally hit a 3-drop here to stop his Childhood Knight from gaining really anything. Or, you know, just sit and dirtle a little bit. Nothing wrong with sitting and dirtling a little, I guess. This actually comes with it. Yep. So, okay, Bronze Sable. I guess he did have some aggression in his deck. It was just all in the form of weird little things. We'll run out this Paragon then. And then next turn when I run out this Nimbus, it basically stops everything he's doing. So, if he swings with those guys, I won't block this turn, and then I'll have the Nimbus up and be in reasonable shape. Alright, so I'll go to 14 here. And then the Nimbus will be a 3/3 flyer, which should stop most of what he's doing. The only way he gets around it is with something like his Titanic Growth that we saw. Okay, so he's just ulcerating my Paragon. That's fine. Better for him to ulcerate the Paragon than for him to ulcerate said Nimbus of the Isles. Especially because now I can actually suit it up with like something like Eternal Thirst and just start gaining 3 a turn. If he plays a Spider, I'll have Covenant of Blood for it. So he's got a trick. We'll make him use his trick. That's fine. We have Unmake the Graves to get our guy back afterwards, so get him to use up his trick now. I guess I probably should have blocked the non-lifelink guy, because then I would have had... Oh, that'll work. We'll just do that right now. Bring it right back. If I blocked the non-lifelink guy, he would have had to pump that to keep his guy alive, and thus he wouldn't have gained 6 life that turn, just 2. But, whatever. He's got his own... Oh, siege one. Yeah, that's right. I forgot he has that. That's kind of nice. So he's gonna smack me for 9. I'd gain 3, so I'll be at 15, go down to 6. I don't really like that at all. But I think that's what we're going with because I don't have a better play. Due to a lack of better plays, this is what we're going with. I guess I do get to kill something at some point with Covenant of Blood, which will gain next turn actually, which will gain me 4 life and make my Nimbus bigger, which will be nice. So yeah, I'm taking a ton of damage here. Oh, bullshit. Okay, he put in Mine Rot. That's pretty bad for me. It's quite bad for me actually. Oh, Into the Void. Okay, that's a way out, I suppose, for now. Bounce that and that. Smack him back for 5, and then he can't actually play the Siege Worm next turn, which is good for me. I would have rather gone the Covenant of Blood path, but he Mine Rotted that out of my hand, so that option kind of flew out the window. Or apparently the top of my brain, apparently, if you look at the picture. Just going... Alright, so he's going to smack me for 2, then he'll play his Child of the Night. So that way he can convoke his guide the turn after. This was a big tempo play here, if that's his plan. If he doesn't have a better plan. Wow. Okay, big tempo play from my part. Alright. Well, we're gonna push for 5 in the air again. And then I'm gonna play this Necromancer's Assistant, which will mill me a bit, but Carrion Crow Swamp, I'm fine with that. He can replay his Worm now. If he swings with this, I'm thinking I just trade. That thing is trample, so trading with that is... well, I can't trade with it. Plus, that makes my guy bigger, gets me more life, and increases my clock. Okay. Let's push through some more damage. Increases my clock, increases my life gain. I think that was overall a pretty solid play for me. Now the goal here is going to be to go Quickling, block his Bronze Sable, trade there, get this up to 5/5. Sure, that's unfortunate, but still could work out fine for me. Yep, so we go Quickling. Would you like to return another creature you control? Yep. Boing. Take 5 in the next turn, gain 5. So basically each turn I'm currently negating his trample guy. Oh, that's pretty solid. So this will put him to 5. Now I'll play the crow. So now I have lethal on the board. I can actually just straight up take his swing. If he tries to use a pump spell, I can polymorph his chest at that point. If he doesn't use a pump spell, I just take it and then I kill him. Even if he just goes spider, spider, I still kill him. Yep. Alright. Push. And gotcha. Came back for the win. Alright. Well, thank you for watching round 1, everyone, and I will see you come round 2.